Hey guys, what's going on? It's Corrupt. Hopefully you guys are excited to see a video because I haven't posted up a video in 5 days and I feel very bad about that. So bad that I hopped on Black Ops to get a bunch of gameplays. I got like 3 or 4 in one day and I plan on playing a lot more Black Ops. There's a couple things I want to talk about in this video. And a couple of them are relating to Black Ops, a couple of them are relating to Call of Duty in general, and a couple of them are relating to Black Ops 2, and one of them is relating to the fact that my girlfriend's birthday is today. But I already spoke about that, as you can see, so let's hop into the next topic. Alright, so Black Ops. What I want to talk about in Black Ops is a few things that Black Ops did right that Modern Warfare 3 doesn't have. One of the things Black Ops did right is they have the Spectre in it. The Spectre, as well as a few other guns with rapid fire, are weapons that are called bullet hosts. Now, essentially what that means is that a bullet host is a weapon where it will fire bullets like at the speed fast enough and make the person's gun bounce enough where if you consecutively hit shots, their gun will never center. And what that means is, you know, when you get shot and your gun bounces, it'll never come back to the original height until I miss a shot. And that's what I like about the Spectre, is it is one of those guns. Now it is easy to counter. The person can just aim lower, or if they're running Hardened Pro or Focus from Modern Warfare 3, they could easily counter that. But it's just something I like because it gives you an overbearing advantage in a gunfight. Now, of course, if I'm going Spectre v Spectre, we're both screwed. But, or we're both good. I'm not really sure exactly what would happen there. But yeah, so that's one thing I liked about this game was that there were bullet host weapons. In Modern Warfare 3, the only weapon that I have found to be a bullet host is the PM9. But the PM9, you can't really land that many consecutive shots in a row, so it gives them time for their gun to center again. Now, although many people may view this as a good thing, like, okay, there's no more bullet hosts, yay, we can win gunfights, I view it as a bad thing because, one, I liked the challenge of bad kids running around with the Spectre and I was still able to outgun them. And 2, I appreciated the fact that I was able to, if I wanted to, relax and play the game a little bit more leisurely, if I wanted to, with the Spectre, because I wouldn't be able to know going into that gunfight that more likely than not, if I hit my shots, I would win. And of course, if I missed my shots, I would inevitably lose. But with that, anyway, I apologize about that little cut off right there. Sorry, something popped up on my computer. But anyway, with that, you know, it's a little bit more leisurely to play, and you know, sometimes that's fun to play like that. I believe the AK-74U rapid fire is another gun that is a bullet host, but the Spectre has a little bit of a higher rate of fire, so it can easily counter it. And the AK-74U is viewed as a noob gun, so I don't like using it. But yeah, guys, so next thing I want to talk about, Black Ops 2, and I'm excited, to be completely honest. A lot of people are like, oh my god, it's another Treyarch game, but I hate when people say that, because Treyarch has made great games. Look at World at War. That game was fantastic. There was no such thing as an overpowered assault rifle in that game. There was no overpowered assault rifles because they were all single shot. Except the STG, which was weaker and had a fairly slow rate of fire anyway. I could fire those single shots faster than I could fire the STG. And, I mean, yeah, people called the MP40 overpowered, but if you look at it, yeah, it had a nice damage, and the damage drop-off wasn't exactly that bad. But if you look at that MP40, it had so much recoil. So, I mean, if you're running that thing with Juggernaut and you're not getting that stopping power boost, it took you a while, it could take you a while to get a kill unless you were really hitting your shots, and even I had trouble with that. Personally, I thought the Thompson was a better pick. But anyway, you know, Black Ops 2, the World at War, I mean, the only thing I could really call overpowered, with the exception of Juggernaut, which was in COD 4 as well, and everybody knows that was something that needed to get taken out of the game. And, you know, Infinity Ward and Treyarch listened and took it out. But, you know, Juggernaut, just in general, was always a bad thing. But the only other thing I can argue with is that round drum attachment. But everybody can argue with that. You'll notice here I'm lagging. Yeah, you see I lagged there. That's why I couldn't get that guy that ran into the corner right here. And I checked and didn't see him, but he came up and killed me anyway. But, yeah. Sorry. And, I mean, that's really the only overpowered thing in World at War. They did a great job with a lot of things, and everybody hates that game for some reason, just because it was compared to COD 4. I loved that game with a burning passion. Easily one of my favorite Call of Duties. Next up was Black Ops, another great game. A game that a lot of people hated because it was more geared towards the better player. All the guns have recoil in this game. The Spectre probably has the lowest recoil, but it still does have recoil. And because of the fact that all the guns have recoil, people hated it, because it actually required gun skill to get a kill. You couldn't run around with an ACR and pick people off across the map. And I always got confused by that, because, like, how can you hate a game that requires skill to play? Because, I mean, I loved that about Black Ops. I think that's something Black Ops did amazingly well, is that they required all the guns you needed skill to use all the guns. I love that. And even more so on top of that, Black Ops also was the very first game that a lot of people don't realize that took stopping power out. They were the first game to fully remap the perk system since the perk system has come into play. So you've got to realize that you got to cut Black Ops and Treyarch some slack on that, because, like, the whole sleight of hand and steady aim being in the first tier, and then Ghost and all that, this was their very first attempt at it. This was the first attempt any Call of Duty has at it, and this was their first try at it, and I think they did a good job. I think that they'll do a better job in Black Ops 2 now that they've seen how all these perks have played out and whatnot, because that's not something you can really update a patch for to change the whole perk system, because people won't like that. But, I mean, I think that Black Ops did a good job at what it was trying to do. I mean, yeah, it was the first one to do it, so you can't really argue that much, because it was the first Call of Duty to do it. And, I don't know, I always like that. I think that they did a good job. And I think Black Ops 2 is going to do an amazing job at it because of all the experience Treyarch has had. And Treyarch also gives great support. They know what people are going to be complaining about, and they're going to try and fix it before people even have the chance to complain about it. That's something Treyarch has always done really well from World at War on, is just give great support in-game. So, I mean, like, I think on Black Ops there was like 3 or 4 patches released within the first month of the game being out. That's something Infinity Ward never has done. Even on Modern Warfare 3, they still didn't do that. And it's just because Treyarch is really good at what they do, and they're very, like, passionate about it. They're not going to just release Black Ops 2 and then alright guys, Black Ops 3, let's get working. No, they're gonna follow Black Ops 2 for a little while. Yeah, they might have a couple developers starting Black Ops 3. I'm sure, they might already even have a couple developers that are just sort of working on the storyline for Black Ops 3, just messing around. But I don't know. This is just all my opinions. I think that it's gonna be a great game, and I hope you guys do too. So yeah, so this leaves us with a little bit of time left in the commentary for me to talk about a couple other things. There will still be Modern Warfare 3 gameplays. Don't worry about that. I have an episode actually already made, and I just need to do the commentary for the next Overused and Underused with Mayhem. We just haven't been around at the same time for the past couple days, and that's also another reason I haven't gotten a video up. I planned on putting that one up before this one, but I realized I needed to get a video up for you guys. So, video here, enjoy. Yeah. Still think Napalm Strike's overpowered though. I hope that they either take that out or push it back as a higher kill streak. That was always because I find it better than a stealth bomber, because it coats the field that line in fire, and it stays there for a little while, so that the morons that try and run through it will continually run through it. Or if you get one of those glitches where people spawn in it, they'll spawn there. This game was very laggy. I've also noticed that on Black Ops. I don't know if that's just me, or if it's you guys too, but I've noticed that I've been running into a significant amount of lag recently in it. I don't know if that's something to do with the servers they got or things like that, or if it's just they had a little bit of a run-in and they need to fix it, or if it's just me. Maybe it's just me. It happens. I did have a couple games with your connection, but who knows? Look at that little jump shot into the dead body right there. So beast. This is actually a really good little final sequence here to end off the game. Get 1 kill, jump out, get the next kill, come back over here to get the third. Yeah, I picked off all 3 guys running for the Z flag, and I don't get the final kill. Very depressing, actually. I was hoping all 3 of those could be in the final. Or at least the jump shot one. That would have been nice. But yeah, final score, 33-4. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to see some more Black Ops, some less Black Ops. Let me know. Peace out, guys.